All right, athletes, it's your plyometric or plyo day. In these workouts, instead of working on strictly strength, we're actually going to work on explosive movements and moving your body in space. Just like on your strength day, you have 4 different workouts to do, doing each one for 1 minute at a time. Let's get going. You're going to start things off with your double tap to bounce, okay? Double tap just means 2 quick light taps on the balls of your feet, and then that bounce is an actual jump going up. There are 3 different levels of your double tap to bounce. Level 1 is double tap and light jump. That's just a double tap where you're jumping up. You're not making any huge dynamic movements, but that third jump is significantly higher than the first 2. If you want to push yourself and go to level 2, double tap to high knee. That's where you're actually going to drive your knees up and you're going to tuck them up by your chest each time you go into your jump. So it's double tap, knee tuck, double tap, knee tuck, double tap, knee tuck. And you're working that for level 2. If you really want to push it and go for it, you can go to level 3. If you go to level 3, it's double tap and clap under. During your double tap and clap under, you're going to hit that light double tap, and as you jump, you'll drive your knees up and you'll actually bring your hands under your legs and clap underneath before you bring them back down to the ground. That is definitely the most difficult level. Only go there if you feel like you are ready. Alternating lunge jumps are a killer plyometric exercise. You're gonna have 3 different levels for your alternating lunge jumps. Level 1 is simply a foot switch. You go left foot forward to right foot forward, and you just go back and forth, not really getting a lot of air or not jumping super high in the air, but just working on controlling your body, getting under control each time you land. That's level 1. Level 2 is you're gonna get air on that jump. So level 2, you're gonna switch those feet, but you're gonna jump as high as you can in the air each rep, focusing on landing softly and controlling your body as you come back down to the floor before you explode back up. Level 3 is, again, the most difficult level. You're gonna work on a scissor kick. So for a scissor kick, you're gonna get 3 on one side and then flip to go to the opposite side. If your right foot is forward, you'll jump in the air, your right foot will go back and come back forward before your feet actually touch back to the floor again. So it'll be right foot forward, jump, scissor, back, land, jump, scissor, back, land, jump, scissor, back, land. Once you've gotten 3 on one side, you'll flip and do the exact same thing on the opposite leg. Skaters are great not just for your balance and stability, but they're also great for deceleration. That's being able to slow your body down as you attack to change gears. To work on this, we're gonna go 3 different levels of skaters. Level 1 is just jumping side to side. You're covering as much distance and as much ground as possible. Level 2 is doing the same thing, but now you're going to stick and hold your landing for 1 full second before you jump in the opposite direction. This allows you to really focus on that balance and control portion. Level 3 is where you're actually gonna go on the move. Instead of going straight side to side, you're gonna go at a 45-degree angle and make a zigzag pattern. So you're still gonna hold for each time for 1 second. You'll jump to 45, hold for 1/1000. Jump to 45 degrees, hold for 1/1000. And you'll continue to do that process for the entire duration of the exercise. Level 1, level 2, or level 3, your choice. It's a crowd favorite, burpees. Let's get after it. You've got 3 different levels to choose from. Level 1 is simple, push up, then stand up. All you're doing is making sure you're hitting that full push up and then standing up, getting your hips fully drawn forward before you go back down. Push up, then stand up, that's level 1. Level 2 is push up, stand up, and jump. You'll push up, then you'll stand up, and then you'll hit that squat and jump as high as you can, land, and repeat the process. Push up, stand up, and jump, that's level 2. Level 3 is one motion, push up to jump. You push up dynamically, almost like a plyometric push up. Try to get your feet under you as quickly as possible and explode up, jumping as high as you can, then dropping back right into a push up. One seamless motion going up and down, that's level 3. These explosive movements require a lot of energy from your body, and we want to make sure we're getting maximum output on each rep. So to do that, we're going to have longer rest periods in between each of these exercises. First time you do it, I want you to just go 20 seconds of activity, followed by 40 seconds of rest before you begin your next exercise. If you want to push yourself that second time through, you can go 25 seconds of activity, followed by 35 seconds of rest. And finally, maybe that last time that you do it before you're finishing and completing this workout regimen, you can go into 30 seconds of activity followed by 30 seconds of rest. But I really don't want you going past that, because once you do that, you don't give your body enough time to recover. Start off with 20 seconds on and 40 seconds of rest and build from there. All right, athletes, we're gonna work on changing heights with the basketball, essential for any great playmaker and ball handler. So to do this, we're gonna work on high-lows. For high-lows, you're gonna get 1 minute total. You're gonna get 30 seconds with the right hand, followed by 30 seconds with your left hand. Now, high-lows are simple. You're gonna take 2 to 3 dribbles high, where your feet are narrow, they're in between your shoulders, and you're standing straight up. You're gonna pound that ball for 2 or 3 dribbles as high as you can above your shoulder. And then you're gonna drop down, your feet will get wide, your chest will stay up, but your butt will drop down. And you're gonna dribble at ankle height for 3 to 4 dribbles. So you'll go 2 to 3 high, 3 to 4 low, 2 to 3 high, 3 to 4 low. You can do that stationary if you would like, or you can add a little bit of complexity by doing that on the move. But regardless, you'll get 30 seconds with high-lows with your right hand, followed by 30 seconds of high-lows with your left hand. Great ball handlers know that the ball must be an extension of your body if you're gonna be an elite level ball handler. And in order to do that, you need to be able to focus elsewhere, focus on things that aren't the basketball. What are you doing with your offhand? How are you leading and running your offense? What is the defense doing, both on ball and the defenders that are off ball and gap and help? And so to work on that right now, we're gonna go through our tennis ball handling. It's just a great way to warm your body up, but also to get your mind able to focus on something that's not the basketball while you're dribbling. And so for this, you're gonna go for 1 minute, okay? And you're gonna have the opportunity to do one of 3 different levels, okay? You choose, no ego amigo, whatever works for you, that's what I want you to do. Your first level for tennis ball handling is just a snatch. So for snatches, you'll spend 30 seconds on one hand dribbling and snatching with the other hand, and then you would flip. And so what that looks like is you could be dribbling with your right hand, you would be tossing the tennis ball with your left hand and then snatching it. Notice it's an underhand toss with an overhand snatch. You would go for 30 seconds dribbling with your right hand, then you would switch. You dribble with your left hand and toss and snatch with your right hand. If you want to go to a second level, you'll go for the full minute and you will go toss and cross. That's a toss the ball in the air. Let's say the ball's in your right hand, you're dribbling with your left, you would toss it in the air, cross the basketball from left to right, and then catch the tennis ball in your left hand. You take 1 or 2 dribbles in between, toss and cross. 1 or 2 dribbles, toss and cross. And for that toss and cross, it can be a regular crossover or a between the leg dribble or a behind the back. Whatever you want, that cross just means change direction. And so level 1 is snatch, level 2 is toss and cross. The third level is toss and double. That's a double move. So if the tennis ball is in your right hand, the basketball is being dribbled in your left, you would toss the tennis ball with your right hand and you would go double move. So you would go cross between or between behind or whatever it is that you want to do, but you would toss the ball, hit a double move, and then catch that tennis ball with the same hand that you tossed it with. That's level 3. That's very challenging, but if you feel like you're ready for it, go ahead and get after it. But you've got 1 total minute, okay? And you're gonna go with either snatches, toss and cross, or toss and double move for your tennis ball handling. Now we're getting into our 2-ball dribble. We're gonna go 2 balls same to start things off. For your 2 balls same, you have 3 different levels. Whatever level you choose, you're going for 1 minute total. Level 1 is simply 2-ball pounds. You'll get your feet wide, chest up, butt down, nice stance, and you're gonna pound those dribbles as hard as you possibly can for 1 minute. Level 2 is you are going to work on high lows. You're gonna go 4 dribbles as low as you can, feet wide, chest up, butt down, dribble close to ankle height. You'll get 4 dribbles at ankle height. Then you'll stand up, hips will come high, the basketballs will come above your shoulder, and you'll go 2 balls high. It'll be 4 low, 2 high, 4 low, 2 high, 4 low, 2 high, as many reps as you can get with that in 1 minute. If you really wanna go for it and you really wanna challenge yourself. Level 3 is you go 2 balls same for 2 dribbles, and then you'll go in between dribble with 1 hand. You'll go from front to back on that in between dribble. So it'll be 2 balls same high, in between. 2 balls same, in between. 1 hand at a time alternating, but you still want those balls to hit at the exact same time. Whether you choose level 1, level 2, or level 3, you're going for 1 minute total, getting as many reps as you can in your 2-ball same. Next up is your 2-ball alternate. This is where those balls are alternating right hand and left hand as you go. Now, there are 3 levels for this as well. Level 1 is just like in the 2-ball, same. You're just gonna go 1 level, pounding that dribble as many times as you can in 1 minute. If you wanna push yourself and go to level 2, you're gonna alternate 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds on the other side, but you're gonna go high-low on one side, where the ball on the right hand, let's say, is going extremely low, all the way down at ankle height, and the ball in your left hand is dribbling high above your shoulder. You would go for 30 seconds with right hand low and left hand high, and the next 30 seconds would be left hand low and right hand high. That's level 2. If you really want to push yourself and go to level 3, you'll go high lows, but you'll alternate the high hand and the low hand every 5 pound dribbles with the high hand. So if you're dribbling and the ball's in the right hand low and the left hand high, you would go until you got 5 pounds, big pounds with your left hand. Once you hit that 5th dribble, your left hand would become your low hand and you would get 5 high pound dribbles with your right hand. You would alternate that high-low situation every 5 dribbles for a full minute and see how many you can get in your 2-ball alternate. Regardless of what level you pick, levels 1, 2, or 3, either way, you're going for a total of 1 minute. All right, athletes, it's time to work on your finishing at the rim. We're gonna get into our stride series or our stride stop series. A stride stop is what you use at the end of a dribble and you're attacking the basket. And it's a great way to get yourself on balance and to create an automatic pivot foot that you can use to pivot and create better passing angles or scoring angles at the rim. This is gonna be a 4-minute workout where you work on 4 different finishes, all predicated off of a stride stop. You'll get 1 minute per finish, and you're gonna go and try to make as many as you can, alternating from the right hand and left hand side of the rim. Now, our first finish that we're gonna have in our stride stop series is our power finish. A power finish is an outside-inside footwork. You're imagining there's a defender on your hip. You're gonna power up with that outside-inside. So if you're dribbling right hand, you're gonna go right-left, and then you'll jump off 2 feet. On the left side, you would go left-right, and then jump off 2 feet for the finish. Alternating right and left side for 1 minute, that's your power finish. Then, after your power finish, your next one is an arum. An arum is exactly what it sounds like. It is when you try to air out the defense, an arum. You get them in the air, and you do that by coming to a stride stop like you're going in for your power finish, but you're gonna add a quick fake, a shot fake at the end, getting your eyes to the rim, the ball just goes to your chin and your legs stay loaded. So you can get that defender to rise up while you're still loaded, and then you can jump into them to get that and one and finish. So you'll go 1 minute for power finishes, and then your second minute will be arums. After you finish your power finish and your arum, you'll go into what we call a point guard layup, also known as a giant killer, also known as a floater. So now you're gonna come to that stride stop, but you're gonna come to it 5 to 7 feet away from the basket. And so instead of shooting just a layup at the rim, this is where you work on getting that floater nice and high over that help side or that shot blocker. And so you're gonna come to that stride stop a little bit farther away from the basket, and I want you to work on a high 5 finish. This is where instead of shooting the ball and flicking your wrist, you're gonna work on keeping your fingers towards the sky, almost like you're high-fiving the rim. That's gonna help you get that soft touch that you see great floater users use at the rim. So high 5 finish off of that stride stop, alternating left and right side. That's your 3rd minute that you're gonna do. And then your last minute, your 4th shot that you're gonna work on for our stride series is a poop. That's right, P-O-O-P, poop. That stands for pivot out of pressure. You're gonna come to a stride stop like you're going in for a power finish. You'll add that little fake, that arum, and then you're gonna pivot out of pressure. So if you drive and it's on the right side, you'll go right-left footwork. You'll pivot out of pressure, swing that left foot away from the rim, get away from that imaginary defender, and then shoot that 5 to 7 foot slight fadeaway shot off of 2 feet. Power finish, arum, point guard layup, and poop. Now, as you attack in, you have 2 different options. You can either drop in, that's just spinning the ball, catch it at the elbow, and then dropping in with the reverse pivot. So on the left side, you drop your left foot, heel goes first, you drop in, attack with 1 dribble, and go into your finish. On the right side, you drop your right foot, do the same thing. Or you can go into a double move. So you catch the ball behind the 3-point line, you'd attack for 1 dribble, you'd hit your double move, then you'd attack for 1 more dribble, and then go and finish. So it's drop-ins from the elbow, or it's double moves from the 3-point line. Those are your 2 different entry points that you can use. But regardless of how you enter into the different finishes, you have 4 finishes for your stride stop series: power, arum,
point guard layup, and poop.
This next portion of your workout is your shoot 50. You're getting 5 sets of 10 different shots, working on both catch and shoots and off the dribbles. You'll start it off with 1 set of 10 on catch and shoots from 15 feet. That's free throw line area, elbows, short corners. It's about 2 steps in from the 3-point line. You're gonna work on either an airborne receiver or a 1-foot move, whatever footwork works for you. You choose your footwork, but you must shoot 1 set of 10 at that level 1 area, which is catch and shoot at 15 feet. Then, after you get 1 set of 10 at level 1, you will back it up to what we call level 2. That's a catch and shoot behind the 3-point line. You're still gonna work the same footwork you worked for the previous reps, but now you're gonna do it from behind the 3-point line, extending that range out. So 1 set of 10 at level 1, 1 set of 10 at level 2. You're now ready for level 3. Level 3 is what we call a map 'em. That's move 'em, either with a peek fake or a jab. Then you attack, taking 1 dribble inside the 3-point line and pull up. Move 'em, attack, and pull up. That's a map 'em. A map 'em is a shot fake into a 1 dribble pull up. That's our level 3, and you're gonna get 1 set of 10 going to the right, followed by 1 set of 10 going to the left. You've now gotten 4 sets of 10. Your last set of 10 is a choice dribble shot. We call this level 4. This is that step back, that side step, whatever it is that you want to do, that dribble move that you love. You're going to get 1 set of 10 either inside the 3-point line or behind the 3-point line with the move of your choice getting into your shot. Those are your 5 sets for your shoot 50.